In today's video, we're going to take some scrap copper wiring and turn it into ingots and trinkets. I'm Craig, and if you're new to my channel, I'm in the process of moving my tiny house out to a homestead property in rural Washington State. The PUD is currently installing the electrical on our property, and once that happens, this tiny house behind me moves out to the homestead. Last time we were out at the property, we pulled up a bunch of Romex wire that used to power our well. Unfortunately, we had a fire that ran through the area several years ago and just burned up all of the wiring out there, so now it's completely unusable. But that just gives me an excuse to get out my foundry and to melt some metal. I stripped the copper wire and then added it to the crucible.
Cool, got it?
The back of the bar has a lot of character that looks pretty cool that I just left go. When I was making these things, I was thinking it would make kind of like a cool necklace, but it was really hard to control the pour, and they came out a lot thicker than I expected. So when it came down to the necklace, I think it came out a little cooler in my head. I wish I could say this was the dorkiest thing I've worn, but that would be a lie. I don't think they came out that bad, but I won't be starting an Etsy shop anytime soon. The copper bar came out pretty cool, but there's a lot of pock marks in it. In order to sand these things out, I would just have to take so much of the copper off that it wouldn't really be worth doing. If I do another one of these, I'll go back into my mold and I'll clear that out a little bit more because I think that might be causing part of the problem. Now I just got to add these into the rest of my collection. All in all, this was a pretty fun project. I don't do melt videos all that often, so it's kind of fun when I get a chance to get out there and fire up the Foundry. Mainly projects like this have been keeping me busy until our electrical gets finished getting installed out on our homestead property. Then we move the tiny house out there and get rocking and rolling on setting up the farm. Thanks for watching. Give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more content like this. I didn't make the string big enough. Now I look like some steampunk pirate.